Kia ora. Welcome into the workshop. This is day 4 of making a game table, and this morning I have these lengths of stock which I cut up this morning, and these are the blocks or the blocking that goes on the inside of the rails, the aprons around the table. And the reason you have those blocks is to create a gap between the inside of the vault wall and the apron on the outside where the cords can run through, and there's also the magnetic rail and a few little details that go on inside there. So we're going to need to cut those down to length, and then we're going to use domino joinery, those little wooden connectors again, to join the apron and vault walls to those blocks, and hopefully we'll get that all glued up at the end of the day. Before I glue it up, I want to give it all a sand, get it down close to finished sanded, so that once it's all assembled I only have to give it a light pass to finish it off. Making these blocks, we ended up with a few offcuts which weren't quite wide enough, so that we don't waste them, I'm now going to get some glue and glue them together. And in case you're wondering, the dark background, that's because I've discovered that my fluorescent lighting creates a strobing effect, so we're just going to go with darker background and lights in the foreground. Hope it's alright, and let's get going. Once I had those parts all cut down to size, I moved over to the drill press. I hadn't planned on doing this, but once I thought about assembling and gluing it, I just thought to myself, a lot easier to drill the pieces now than it will be once it's assembled. So here I am with some little guide blocks on the drill press bed, making sure I get everything lined up and drilled perfectly. And there's 8 of these little blocks which attach to the legs. And then I was on to sanding, which took hours. It always does. It's always slower than I expect, and it's always tedious. I hate sanding, but maybe I'll get a drum sander one day soon. It'll speed things up. But I end up with good results, and that's the main thing. Here we are, all the blocks, all the legs, all done. Just have to finish some of the apron parts off, and tomorrow morning I'll have a look at the dominoes. And to finish the day, just took the clamps off those scraps that I glued together and found I had a usable block of wood. But that's all from today. I only have half a day in the workshop tomorrow, so I'll have a quick little video. Otherwise, thanks for checking in, and I'll catch you later. Ka kite.